interesting. Wow, there's a lot of routes to go. I don't know which one to check first. Shit. Is he holding a plasma rifle?
Son of a... Gotcha.
Ow. How much health I lost? That's a lot. Uh-oh. Ah, okay, kill me. I wanna reduce this anyway. What? Oh, yeah. I didn't quick load. I mean, didn't quick save. I will check vent first.
I spill my drink.
I'm thinking if I should reduce the music volume. While I am editing, I always tend to reduce the game volume purely because of music. Let's try this for now. UNATCO response to terrorist attack. New World Press, New York City. A terrorist strike on Liberty Island was blunted this past week when UNATCO forces moved swiftly to neutralize the threat. The attack, the result of a poorly organized attempt to break security at UNATCO headquarters by the National Secession NSF, was characterized by one fucking hell. An unidentified source as a futile gesture. Walton Simmons, director of FEMA, worked closely with UNATCO to coordinate both US and UNATCO forces in a joint operation to root out the remaining elements of the terrorist network in New York. Terrorism is very much a snake that slithers out of the tall grass, said Simmons. It is our responsibility to always remain alert to the danger it presents and to act decisively when it appears. Authorities are currently attempting to locate J.C. Denton, one of the terrorist leaders who escaped in the aftermath of the attack.
it's really Denton, one of us is going to get a promotion.
Shit, that's a lot of them. Huh? Who saw me?
Company. We've got a perimeter breach.
Shit. Okay, let me do this.
Let's finish him off.
Are you done? Damn. I killed a lot of people right now. Nice to have my pistol back. Wow. Let's heal my head, just in case. Why not? Yeah, let's ignore it. No one gonna come here anyway, I think. Nothing. All Hong Kong MJ-12 personnel. Hong Kong is a unique environment for MJ-12 personnel and provides a number of challenges that all members should be aware of on a daily basis. Currently, only two news ties exist between MJ-12 and local authorities. So, MJ-12 is working to resolve that situation, and consequently, police and security cannot be expected to understand the spatial nature of MJ-12's charter. Agents, operatives, security, and other personnel should adhere closely to the confidentiality guidelines outlined in your handbook. One key factor in police response is the use of acoustic gunfire sensors scattered throughout much of Hong Kong. Cheap and effective, these sensors use DSP circuitry to alert authorities to non-suppressed, not silenced gunfire. This enables police to quickly minimize threat situations in an efficient manner. While these sensors can be disabled, Central Operations doesn't recommend this course of action, but rather a considered evaluation of any tactical situation to avoid local intervention. That's why they gave silencer to you. Maybe I should use my sniper and button when I go to Hong Kong. Maybe it's finally time to use my crossbow with tranquilized darts again. I think I did read this one, yeah. Munitions bay door. Damn. This place is huge. So I could have avoided all enemies. Using this event. Should I destroy you? Nah. Interesting that flare darts are reusable. Yeah, I don't think I need this. Maybe I should destroy this bot. Because if I unlock my helicopter, maybe this bot will attack us, so this is a preemptive strike.
all by the lowest bidder. One time I had to fly a couple of gas technicians to the emergency room.
So you're saying I should use my hazmat suit? Not sure about this one.
You just released poison gas into the lower levels. Find a hazmat suit or get out of there.
Shit, that's not good. It could have been good if I already didn't kill everyone. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I see, you could have done that. How much damage I took? Not that much. Recoil. Maintenance note. Got a shipment of that experimental fuel, but this is scary stuff. Toxic 6 ways to Sunday, and while the emergency purge is designed to shunt it into the basement tanks in case of a problem, the fumes alone could creep back up the ventilation system and put most of the facility out of business. Definitely lowest bid contractor work. Until I can get a hold of someone to fix this mess, I have slapped a temporary lockout on the purge valve. Give me a ring at this number if there's a problem. Well, too late for that. Maybe I should use my gap gun and then get these rockets. Nice. Oh, a sword. How big is it? Do I need stealth pistol? I don't think so. 11 damage, and this one does 7. A rather nasty looking sword. I don't know, it took too much space. You could have built ladder with boxes and then go here. Okay. So many ways to neutralize enemies without being seen. But I am, for now, strong enough to take the direct approach, and I was sneaking around for many first episodes, so I don't mind being seen by enemy. If they are all dead, so who cares? The problem is that I didn't find the key. Oh, this one. We had another one of the locals attempt to hack the security keypad on the elevator. Looked like a kid this time, but he did a pretty good job of staying out of the surveillance field. Anyways, Nicole managed an override before he got in, and she reset the code to 989. Hopefully that will keep them out until we can get more security on the entrance. Weird that I skipped this section. Oh. I don't know why, but okay. I think I got everything. Let me see this ventilation. Ah, okay, wait. How do you climb it? I see. Let me check. I can't upgrade my pistol for now. Okay.
Back in business. Come on down and stay clear of the blast doors to the south. I'm gonna launch a missile.
South. This one. Okay. Just let me take rockets. What the fuck?
I have to get clear. Head for the exit and I'll link up with you when I can.
What the hell? Ah, that's how you can get in. So many alternative ways to go. I like it. I need to get rockets again. Not again. Yeah. Nice. What is that? Ah, I'm dumb. Huh. Interesting. I do have augmentation for this, right? Energy shield. Does hazmat? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's try it. I use my hazmat suit, and then I use F9. Come on. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. One Chain Market, Hong Kong.
Okay, you need to find Tracer Tom. Used to drop Paul off at a small compound east of the market. You could start there. Don't lose any time. Your kill switch is 12 hours old.
If you die, our plans will fail. Locate Tracer Tom.
The Daedalus can just say where Tracer Tom is. That's kind of weird to me, but alright.
Who you looking at? Watch where you're going. Who you looking at?
Is that a face paint? Interesting.
You have not washed your hands.
I'm just looking.
Many fine restaurants buy their meats from me. Have you visited the Lucky Money, for instance? It's below the market in the mall. The truck have stopped delivering to the other shops because of military blockades, but all of my meat is guaranteed fresh. Fresh lamb, fresh beef, brought in by Sampan. I will cut out the part you most desire. Please take your time.
You mean if I shoot, police will come out to kill me, right? Oh. Is this someone's house? Shit, I didn't mean to buy stuff.
Hand-painted china, very authentic. Do you like? I accept international electronic currency.
Shopkeepers are honest. You will find a good bargain here. Notify me of any problems.
It's very dark here.
I work for the butcher too. Everybody in Wanchai Market.
I have made other arrangements.
I never fall asleep. I am one of the best watchmen.
Let alone. I don't work with the boys.
This is a bad market. Lots of bad people.
Go.
Go away. I can tell them you're a spy and they will kill you. I know the Dragon Head. I can tell them you're a spy.
Rules of Triad Wars. Red Arrow versus Luminous Path.
What do you think of the Luminous Path Triad?
Cowards, soon to be gone. They have to steal weapons because they have lost the traditional arts.
What kind of weapons?
They murdered the Red Arrow leader to get the sword he invented.
How do you invent a sword?
It uses modern technology. I paid the Red Arrow even though the Luminous Path compound is 50 meters away. Many publications. What's your interest?
What do you think of the Red Arrow Triad?
They will control all of Wenchai in a few weeks.
You sound certain.
The fighting is not going well for the Luminous Path. Maggie Chow exclusive interview in the Oriental Daily News.
Have you heard of Maggie Chow?
A former actress. Well respected. She gives a lot of money to fight drug trafficking and illegal trade. Please put the newspaper back when you are done browsing. The Red Arrow is doing a good job cleaning up this market. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, very weird accents. Hard to understand what they are saying. Oh shit. Canal Road Tunnel Collapse. Tunnel. Hong Kong Standard. Explosions rocked the Wanchai district 2 days ago, as fighting between warring triads resulted in the cave-in and flooding of the Canal Road Tunnel, effectively halting almost all access to and from the Wanchai area. While the fighting occurred in the early hours of the morning and traffic was light, a number of bystanders were trapped during the fighting and subsequently presumed dead. The names of the deceased haven't been released at this time. Police have barricaded the area at the Wanchai terminal and forbidden any access until a thorough forensic analysis can be made and the bodies removed. In a statement released earlier today, the police declined to name any suspects, so Chief Joy Long expressed that the reprehensible nature of this crime will not go unanswered by the Hong Kong police. Jacob's Shadow by Andrew Hammond, Chapter 20. Samuel looked at him from across the table, but he might as well have been peering at Jacob from the devil's own palace in the deep blue sea. After a moment, Samuel rubbed his rheumy eyes. "You ever wonder about morals?" he said. Jacob shook his head. "I do, all the damn time. I wonder what it means to be good. Is there some tally that says you only hurt 10 people, so come on up, but 11 and you're going straight to hell? Then I think maybe it's a little voice that tells you, way back in your head. And then I wonder, what happens when that voice goes away?" Jacob reached under the table and put the little 22 pistol against one of Samuel's kneecaps. "I don't think you're going to like my answer to that. Where is she?" Mass driver accident kills over 2,000. Ibadan, Nigeria. The historical first delivery of ore from the Zhao Inlai lunar mining complex ended in tragedy today, when a targeting error resulted in the payload slamming into the outskirts of the city of Ibadan in Nigeria. Thousands died in the initial blast that was compared to a small nuclear bomb, as the payload impacted in a sparsely populated suburb, while thousands more were left disoriented, homeless, and without power or water in the wake of the explosion. Chinese officials have halted all other deliveries from the Zhao Inlai complex and are working with both the United Nations and officials from McMoran Global Steel to determine the cause of the error. McMoran Global Steel was responsible for the construction of the mass driver, winning the contract from Page Industries in a heated bidding war. "Obviously, we took the utmost precautions in building the Zhao Inlai driver," said spokesperson Sean Murphy. "But something has gone terribly wrong. Our only real response at this point is to offer our condolences and aid to the people of Ibadan and ensure that such an event never occurs again." The mention of Page Industries makes me think that their rivalry didn't go well, and Page was salty about losing the contract, and he caused this incident to happen just out of spite. Lots of reading here. Let me drink a little. Great death cases misdiagnosed. Hong Kong Standard. Authorities confirmed today that a number of mysterious illnesses reported at area clinics were not cases of great death, and as had been previously feared, but merely a seasonal outbreak of influenza. Dr. Chang Lam of the People's Health Administration headed to the inquiry. I can say with complete certainty that these cases exhibit absolutely none of the symptoms of the so-called great death. Cases, which I might add, have so far only been reported in the less well-managed cities of America and Europe. Those malcontents who have spread rumors to the contrary are merely feeding upon the unjustified fears of the hard-working men and women of Hong Kong. Dr. Lam went on to say that anyone observed making such claims should be reported to local party leaders for counseling. Is Hong Kong government trying to hid the truth from the people? I think I shouldn't really comment on this, but shit like this happens all the time in real life. Welcome to Wan Chai. Please use following map provided at no cost to enjoy and see our beautiful district. In Wan Chai market is where you will take in tea, buy a bird and shop for antiques and other wonderments. The Old China Hand and Lucky Money Club have dancing and drinks for all. End your day with much ovation in an sampan ride through the historic canal, or observe ceremonies at the authentic temple in the main square. Enjoy!
I must make time for all the customers.
I'm not gonna go to Lucky Money for now, because I think this is the place where I wanna go. Because it reminds me of the Hive Club in Deus Ex Human Revolution, where you meet Tong, the owner of that club, and Triad Chief, I think he was.
Fine, I go somewhere else.
Cassandra is suspicious. She's touching everything. Maybe she's spreading the great death?
Two?
Yes, a little something to brighten up the lab.
VersaLife?
How can you tell? Is my hair turning blue?
VersaLife has done much to revitalize the community.
Well, they're always hiring. I guess that's something.
I will wrap them up.
No, I can manage.
Very good. Thank you.
Such a quaint little market. I just love Mrs. Hang.
Those are very expensive.
I'm just looking. Who are you looking at?
Yeah, she's doing something.
You are worse than a stray dog by the canal.
Screw you.
Watch where you're going.
Please, look around. Perhaps a present for your girlfriend? Only 20 credits for that one. A lovely bouquet of orchids, symbolizing grace and integrity. A lovely bouquet of orchids, symbolizing grace and integrity.
You're next to the compound Paul used to visit, but I don't know who it belongs to. I think I'm clear now. Good thing the NSA invested in stealth technology.
Maybe I should visit the crap after all. And let me heal my hand. Oh, or maybe I should wait for the medical boat. Oops.
The mall area is perfectly safe. If you want a good time, I recommend the Lucky Money. We patrol this area 24 hours.
Brutal shift.
I'm meeting someone.
Hey man, where you from?
The States.
We're from Australia.
On vacation?
Let's just wait for Russ.
He's kinda cute. What's your name?
JC. Is this a good club?
Oh, totally. And it's a Red Arrow place? They get everything real cheap. Look, can we ask a big favor?
Sure.
My friend and I. It's so silly. We left our credit cards at the hotel. Think you could get us in?
How much do you need?
Only 20 each. We get in for 20.
No.
Sorry.
Well, cheerio.
What a loser.
Leather boots. For you, 25 credits admission.
Okay.
Here you go.
Perfect. I order you to stand in the spotlight and growl at the women like a dog who needs a master.
Wait, is this a sadomaso place? So like a crap in Matrix, I think 2 or 3, I think 2.
Good evening. Hello there. Sorry to bother you. Have a pleasant evening.
That was weird.
I'm not your type.
I just want to ask a few questions.
Look, I was here first. Chen told me himself. If there's a job, I get it.
What kind of job?
Just back off. I got fired at the quick stop next door without even a warning, and I need a cash.
Tough luck.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get them back. I'm unlocking to their computer. It's management, password, code 324. One of Blake's nights. I'm gonna stick it there and trash all their records.
What's a quick stop cashier doing working for the Red Arrow?
And working it.
And why did you give me the password to a random guy? That's very weird.
Hello. Please, you choose 100 credits.
Shit.
No thanks.
I'll be waiting. Come. Hello.
Aren't you Cassandra?
I like to dance.
Yes, same face.
Hello.
Her model looks kinda weird compared to others.
Hello.
Face is very puffy. Very square face. I don't know. And the body, she's much wider than others. I don't know what I'm doing. That was weird.
I feel silly. You look good. Move your hips a little more. There you go. Like this? That's better. I'm trying to dance. I want to dance with my friend.
Oh! Mirror again. Jump scared me. For fuck's sake.
Want to get something to eat after this? Maybe some tea. But I want to go home. Take a bath. Where do you live? Not too far.
I was thinking this is another hole, but it was a mirror after all.
I've never seen so many troopers. They must be close to a breakthrough.
But which division?
Maybe all of them. Something fundamental. I saw guards in biotech, too.
I think it's just the UC.
They've had that for weeks.
But word has gotten out. Every engineer on the planet.
VersaLife already has the best security in the industry.
Even my game programmer friend in Texas offered me 1 million credits for 1 hour on the UC. Wanted to make the game of life with buckyballs. Joking, of course. Mind if I ask what you were talking about?
You with the company?
It just sounded interesting. Troops. At a corporation? Not your affair. Please do not intrude. We do not wish to be disturbed.
Stay in the dance area.
I don't like being in the dark.
What do you mean?
Everything's so compartmentalized.
A pain, I know. But all it takes is one leak to the net, and there goes our work into the public domain.
It's more like the way you'd organize a prison camp than a laboratory.
Let's not get melodramatic.
I've spent months making this rotor for sorting calcium ions, and I don't even know what it's for.
Kaczynski was right about the division of labor. I'll give him that much. Want another drink?
Who puts the pieces together?
Someone who makes a lot more money than we do.
Sure, I don't mind needles. Toom schmooma. Experiment. I like experiments. Gift to science. Nano-augmented transcription. That'll do the trick. Don't talk, or we'll feed you to the Garkians. Experiment. I like experiments.
Weird.
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
Can I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Despite all I've read about the triads, I wasn't prepared to see them operating in the open, on the streets, and wearing uniforms. Doesn't the Chinese government care?
Chinese leave Hong Kong alone. They barricade the roads to control trade to the mainland, but they know how business is done.
I would think the secret smuggling operations of the triads would disturb the Chinese government.
Maybe the luminous path. But China knows that the Red Arrow are business owners, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and that they protect the city from outside influences.
You said outside influences. What does China fear?
China is the last sovereign country in the world. Authoritarian but willing, unlike UN-governed countries, to give its people the freedom to do what they want.
As long as they don't break the law.
Listen to me. This is real freedom. Freedom to own property, make a profit, make your life. The West, so afraid of strong government, now has no government, only financial power.
Our governments have limited power by design.
Rhetoric? You believe it? Don't you know where these slogans come from?
I give up.
Well-paid researchers. How do you say it? Think tanks? Funded by big businesses. What is there? A think tank?
Hardly as sinister as a dictator, like China's premier.
Privately funded propaganda. The Trilateral Commission in the United States, for instance.
The
The separation of powers acknowledges the petty ambitions of individuals. That's its strength.
A system organized around the weakest qualities of individuals will produce the same qualities in its leaders.
Perhaps certain qualities are an inseparable part of human nature.
The mark of the educated man is the suppression of these qualities in favor of better ones. The same is true of civilization.
I'll get a drink later.
I didn't really get what they were talking about. But JC saying that US government is weak by nature is kinda weird because we...
Beer is 15.
Because as we have seen... no, actually... Yeah, government is weak, but people that are above it, the Illuminati, are powerful. They are world leaders, basically.
Have another drink?
Don't mind if I do.
As you were saying?
Well, women back home, they aren't like your daughter. I do very much wish to meet her.
You are very handsome. You must have many girlfriends in your country.
Oh, come on. Nah.
My friend and I were about to leave.
You see, my class, well, in the US, either you have nothing or you have everything. And the women of my class, well, they're spoiled. Whereas your daughter, see, she's the perfect example. Born not with a silver spoon in her mouth, but...
wooden chopsticks.
Yes, good, that's very good. Exactly. And that's why she understands the important things. Food, shelter, a good life.
That's a very nice watch.
Thank you. So kind of you. A gift from my mother, actually.
That's a very weird dialogue. What the hell?
Excuse me, sir. This room is off limits to club patrons. I suggest you leave.
Guess I stumbled into the main office. One of you guys run the place?
Max Chen is in the other room. Do not bother him unless he is expecting you. Isaac is letting anybody back here these days. Currently, we have no work for American-style gangsters. Remain in here only as long as your business requires.
When I see the metallic crates, I'm thinking, where should I climb?
Shake it!
Yeah!
Move it! I spill my drink! Hey, Yevgeny! Yevgeny! Where is Yevgeny?
Let's party!
His quote is one where you change the volume of voices.
Out of my face! More! More! Downstairs. The upstairs is for us.
Who wants to dance with me?
Tell the mama-san. 3 more dancing girls. We will pay. Again. Do it again.
I will do it actually.
I like your tattoo.
Please, you
Where can I find Max Chen?
check at the bar, kid. 100 credits.
Nothing.
I'll be waiting. Do you like to dance? Hello.
Good evening.
Hello there. Do you know a man named Max Chen?
Of course I know Max, a terrific fellow.
Do you know where I can find him?
In the back room. He runs the whole Red Arrow from here. Hey, you're not with the police, are you?
I'll tell you later.
Back room.
Want to get something to eat after this? Maybe some tea. But I want to go home. Take a bath. Where do you live? Not too far.
Good evening.
Great place here.
Isn't it? People have the wrong idea about the tribes, you know.
In what way?
They run the economy. The black market prices in clubs like this let people have a good time.
Want to get something to eat after this? Maybe some tea. But I want to go home.
How do I get to this back room? I think it's behind this fuck. Suck. Fuck. I can't pronounce it. This top. Fucking hell.
I think management is involved in something criminal.
I don't know if you should be saying that.
Really? Why the codes? All the procedures? Why'd the data entry people disappear today? What did the company have them doing?
That's outside your department.
I want to know. What do they do all day and all night down on level 2?
I don't think I can take part in this conversation.
I do not like the way you look. I will have my eye on you. Follow the rules.
I see you in a corner, smoldering, hostile. Everyone will wonder who you are.
I will have my eye on you. Follow the rules. 14-karat gold, actually. Not my style at all.
And here is 15.
I'm looking.
Is that so? What is it about?
I need to find Tracer Tong.
Are you crazy? Don't even say that name in here.
I'll get a drink.
The one-chai merchants are being stubborn.
You're Max Chen, right? You're the boss here?
Dragonhead, who are you?
I'm looking for Tracer Tong. It is urgent that I find him.
This is the headquarters of the Red Arrow Triad. you have come to the last place in Hong Kong he would be seen.
I don't understand.
I would cut out your tongue, but perhaps you are just ignorant. If you see Mr. Tong, tell him that he and his luminous path associates must return the dragon's tooth or be driven from Hong Kong.
What?
That is all.
Say your business and go.
Okay, I'm not gonna test your patience.
Then I gave him the old rat treatment. Never fails.
Half clap. No, I mean half clap was better than this place.
Want to get something to eat after this? Maybe some tea. But I want to go.
This is a quick stop store. If I hack it, you will trigger the alarm or not?
Hey! Hey!
Right.
Hey! Hey!
Where is that vault? Ah, there it is. Fuck. I think 200 credits and one medkit isn't worth it to unlock this place. Holy shit, they do a lot of damage. Or maybe it's because my head is damaged. Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not gonna touch them. For now, I'm not really feeling the Hong Kong. I keep comparing it to the one that you visit in Human Revolution, and it was miles better than this. At least for now.
She said no.
Impossible.
She said she has made other arrangements.
The Red Arrow?
She was very rude.
You know what to do.
Yes, sir.
Don't waste any time.
My brother's name is Paul Denton. I heard that he was a frequent visitor to this compound. Do you know him?
The Romanos path is closed to Guilos.
Paul is no friend of the West.
My name is Gordon Quick. I know your brother, but you are not him. They say you are loyal to Unatco.
I was, before Paul showed up in New York. A day later, I was helping the NSF.
You want me to take your word? You are in Hong Kong now, and we are businessmen. Paul earned our trust by working with us.
I don't have time for games.
No games. We would like another ally like Paul. The Triads are at war, thanks to a woman named Maggie Chow. A sword was stolen from the Red Arrow Triad, and Miss Chow started the war by blaming us, the Romanus Path.
Why is one sword so important?
It is an extraordinary sword called the Dragon's Tooth. Nanotechnology developed by the Red Arrows for Merida before he was murdered. We know that Chow is a liar, but we have no proof.
I'll go speak to her, but first I need to find a man called Tracer Tong. I need his help.
Mr. Tong deals with businessmen, not beggars or strangers who might be spies. Chow lives at 1313 Tonochi Road. Be observant. Find and examine that sword. It is the evidence we need.
My game just crashed. Nice. I hope my game is not gonna crash again.
She said no.
Impossible.
She said she has made other
I will try
arrangements.
to skip his dialogue where my
She
game
was
crashed,
very
and maybe
rude.
this will work.
You know what to do.
Yes, sir.
Don't waste any time.
My brother's name is... I don't... What? I'll go speak.
Mr. Tong?
I'll help you against Miss Chow, but then I'll need to see Tong, or I won't be your ally for more than about 12 hours.
The former Red Arrow Reader stole nanotech components from VersaLife. I believe it was the corporation that had him murdered. The Dragon's Tooth is the most perfect blade possible in a non-eutactic solid. It would have given the Red Arrow an enormous advantage. All contests between the Triads are decided with the ancient art of fighting. The structure of the blade was maintained by a coating of nanoscale wetting devices, very sharp. We have begun work on our own sword, but progress is slow. I find it suspicious that Maggie Chow came to power precisely when the former Red Arrow Reader was murdered. The sword has killed more men as an argument than it ever did as a weapon. Keep your word. Go to Maggie Chow. Find out the truth. Yao Hak. Many other Buddhas in Hong Kong. I am keeping an eye on you. I'm not posing for any more photos today.
on Match Road.
唔該借過。嗰間廟係講真道。你識唔識講廣東話？
Go away. I can tell them you're a spy and they will kill you.
I do not recognize you.
Shopkeepers are honest. You will find a good bargain here.
And everyone knows that I knocked him out. Kinda weird.
Many fine restaurants buy their meats from me. Have you visited the Lucky Money, for instance? It's below the market in the mall.
What the fuck is happening? Ow!
Screw you.
I did it. I did it.
Did anybody see?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter. We got her payment, plus interest. Get back and see if she earned something.
Okay. Go away.
Oh shit.
None of your concern. We do not want spectators. You can do nothing. Go.
Well, compared to Hell's Kitchen, this place is more lively. More shit happens.
Nothing to see here. Move along. The road's blocked. You have to go through the market.
I wonder if I can do this. could have done that without camouflage. Yeah. Wait. Ah, yeah. I forgot about this augment. It looks like... It doesn't look like a defense system. It looks like someone is pumping his fist and getting ready to fight or something. I almost thought that was the augment which upgrades your melee damage.
Please, look around.
I told you, bad people around here. I am your new watchman. The Dragonhead said I am your watchman 50 credits every day. That's better than 100. I will do a good job.
Interesting. Shit, really? I can't have more lockpicks than 20. Yeah, need to use them more now.
Good evening, sir.
Slow night?
Not at all. Everyone requires sampan now that the Triads destroyed Canal Road Tunnel.
Why'd they do that?
Fighting in the tunnel, sir. 5 nights ago, now it is caved in and flooded.
That must have hurt the shops in Wan Chai.
People have died. Yesterday, 4 Europeans arrived, treasure hunters. They are here to dive in the ruins and loot the bodies.
Must be the year of the vulture.
It is an ugly business, but a profitable one. They have given me a commission if I can sell the weapon mods they have already recovered. I have modifications for accuracy, reload, and recoil for 750, 600, and 400.
I do need that reload.
600 for a reload mod. Deal.
Very good.
But what do I use it on? I'm thinking I want my pistol. Yeah, this is better. And then she said accuracy mode.
Ready to buy?
Recoil. Give me recoil.
Here's 400 for the recoil mod.
Very good.
Oh, so sleepy. Took that damn repair bot we picked up last week and wired him into the engine compartment. Might finally be useful and give us enough power to clear the maritime patrols before it burns out. Now we just have to wait for Harbor Master clearance. Ship's Captain San Chan. Nice. I can heal my arm. Finally. Oh my god. Should I swim? Nah. I didn't ask for this.
Not much activity down here.
Activity? What kind of activity?
Anything. The canal's dead.
They've added a section for nighttime. Nevertheless, there's traffic, even when you don't see it.
You mean heroin?
Illegal products, of course, but you find everything in the canal. Things that have been lost. Things people want to forget. Last month, he was the leader of the Red Arrow. He was floating near my house.
Jesus.
You saw the body?
My name is in the paper. I saw the cut across his neck. They are right. It was colorized.
It was what?
Colorized. The scientific terminology. Someone cut him, but it was a weapon that cannot be explained with the current technology.
So someone killed him with dragon tooth.
What else do you find? Do you sell it?
Are you? Are you a tourist?
Just curious. I hear the triads control all the smuggling in Hong Kong.
Yes, the triads do it. I am the simple merchant. I receive only fruits and the vegetables.
By sampan? But you said...
Yes, fresh, from my grocery store in the market.
Right. I will have to stop by and take a look sometime.
My store is now open in the evening. Come in the morning. We have a fresh new shipment of durian.
I like how he didn't even question how I get in. Oh. Oh, sleepy.
$50.
75.
Both 75.
Double UO globe, original 1 kilo bricks, pure, 90 for both.
Hey, you!
Who's that?
You made a big mistake, homeboy.
No, you did mistake. Holy shit, it's dark.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night. Come by in the morning. Sampan rides, 5 credits.
Damn, you guys are using flamethrowers. Ah, you're not police, you're military, okay.
I was walking here.
Okay.
Get out of my way.
I'm walking here. Maybe I should stop playing and then go to sleep, because I'm kinda feeling very exhausted and low energy, so I don't really talk. Sorry for that.
You are an unfamiliar face on Tonochi Road.
I'm here on business from Gordon Quick.
You are here to speak to Miss Chow, perhaps. Half a block down on the left.
Thank you.
The woman is a snake. Believe nothing she says.
Hey, kitty. She's stuck. Aww, I can't pick her up.
I myself have been watching Miss Chow. She just met with Max Chen, leader of the Red Arrow. You may go about your business.
I bet you come from the market. That's where I want to go. My mother said there's too much fighting. I have to stay here. I don't hear any fighting. The triads know better than to cause trouble in public.
You look very tall for a schoolgirl.
Strangers in Hong Kong should stay near the market.
Man, this place is big. Oh, that was so loud. Need to edit this one out. Ah, Chinese bot.
You missed them. They left over an hour ago.
Who?
Guess they're painting up there. Saw it on their boots when they came out of the alley. I used to paint myself. Think they're hiring?
I'm looking for a way into this building.
Use front of building. Only try use sidewalk living back.
Good advice.
Alley not safe. Stay in street. Alley not safe. Stay in street.
Maggie Chow wants to see me. I assume that's her hotel across the street?
That is correct.
How do I get up to see her?
The main elevator. Maggie Chow will be angry if you arrive any other way. This is a dead end. I advise you to turn back toward the market. This is a dead end. I advise you to turn back toward the market.
Ah, it is really a dead end. Nothing of interest here. Holy fuck. Okay, let's... no, I will check this place first.
The side streets are not safe for tourists at night.
Did he have double voice for now? What? What was that?
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canal
this is
tonight.
the way back, okay. Let's talk to the person at hotel reception and then I will go to sleep and continue tomorrow. But I will cut it and make it seem like I did this in one day. Hopefully I will be more entertaining tomorrow. Fucking hell.
Welcome to Queen's Tower. You may use the residential directory computer if you know how. The 7th floor is closed for renovations. All guests must use the main elevator.
Party leader Xan. I was much inspired by your speech to our local community resource center and wish to do my part in helping to maintain a free China. As you have said, there are many threats to that freedom both from within and without. It is with glad heart then that I am able to inform you of suspicious activities on the part of Dr. Tracy Feng. Dr. Feng has declared on a number of occasions that he believes cases of great death are going untreated, a situation I cannot believe the party would permit, and has often been observed leaving at odd hours on what he declares to be family emergencies. I believe that Dr. Feng is a good individual with the best hopes for Hong Kong and China at heart, and could thus benefit from counseling. Mrs. Chow was kind enough to bring this to my attention and should be saluted for the many hours of entertainment and happiness she has brought to the Chinese people. Everything seems shady about this. About Mrs. Chow. Okay, I will go to sleep now. Oh shit. The Queen's Tower has provided discreet, luxurious accommodations for over 200 years. Our clientele are treated to not only the most elegant amenities in all of Hong Kong, including indoor pool, spa, gymnasium, and clinic, but also protected 24 hours a day by automated security and around-the-clock surveillance. Regretfully, the recreation floor is reserved for residents. By request, this residence code has been made unavailable. This floor is currently undergoing renovations in our effort to create the most modern, comfortable living space possible for future residents. If you would like to examine the floor prior to leasing or purchasing a residence here, please sign in with our on-site manager and use code 3444. The Queen's Tower cannot, of course, be held responsible for any accidents incurred during unescorted tours of the work area. Maggie Chow grants you access. Please use the private penthouse elevator.
You have 20 credits, mister.
What for?
I will be honest. It is crash. A big crash. I just need a little for the pain.
Hey, you're this far into withdrawal. Maybe it's time you kick the habit.
How can you? Why so cruel?
It's for your own good.
You awful man. I hope you die very soon.
Nah. I'm not willing to help junkies with their addictions. I don't condone it. Mort, I am going to be off-site tomorrow, so I'm counting on you to head things up. Just FI... How do you say this? Just FYI. The electrician completed installation of the security system today. Log in Queen's Tower and password security in case you get around to handling the configuration issues. I don't think the doorman's quite figured out how to use it, so you might need to do some hand-holding with him. I also set the elevator bypass code inside the shaft to 1709 before I left. If you need to do any work down there, should the contractors return to work on floor 7, give them code. Any other problems come up, you know how to get a hold of me, Lynn. can't use this one, huh? Oh. Shit. Damn. I felt so hard that my body just disintegrated. Should I go here?
Son of a... It's dead. Remember the briefing.
So MJ-12 troopers are here. Holy! Can't see shit. How do you use my electrical shield again? F9.
Greetings, J.C. Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed. The Dragon's Tooth Sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.
But I didn't even talk with Maggie Chow.
Ms. Chow, we are reassigning you temporarily. Put the long-term agenda on hold until Versa Life has met its deadline. It will be months and probably years before the Red Arrow can influence Beijing, whereas, well, I'm sure you heard about my appointment. We are in position to make a grab for Washington. We can't let this one slip through our fingers. Make sure the process stays on schedule.
Man, I'm skipping content again. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not. Oh. Recording begins now. No, you took the sword. Yen. You took it from the wrong place and the wrong people, and now you are in pain. You know how much I hate you to see you in pain, baby. I am the dragon head of the Red Arrow Triad, and you are a hollow woman. I am much more than that, Yuan. I am the only thing standing between you and a world of hurt and darkness and shame. Tell me where the sword is, and maybe you will die soon. And you are a bad actress, unknown sound, and you have one less finger. So, this is a proof that Maggie Chow killed the former head of Red Arrow. It's good to have. I don't think this password will work on this computer. Yep. I'm not gonna read this in time, but I will read while editing.
Money Club. If you can make peace among the triads, then perhaps I can help you in your difficulties.
Need to throw away something. How big is it, Okay, I see. Dragon's Tooth Sword. The true weapon of a modern warrior, the Dragon's Tooth is not a sword in the traditional sense, but a nanotechnologically constructed blade that is dynamically forged on command into a non-eutectic solid. Nanoscale wetting devices ensure that the blade is both unbreakable and lethally sharp. So it doesn't need to be charged or anything. Kinda like a lightsaber. Okay, let me pick up my sniper again. What do I not require to have? I keep forgetting that I can use EMP grenades. Really? Yeah. EMP grenades work against security grids. I should use it. I wish we had option like in Deus Ex Human Revolution, where you could upgrade your inventory to have more space. I think you could do that. I don't remember actually. I guess I will throw away my lamp. Maybe I will use it on somewhere right now. This particular chair, maybe this is where she tortured the leader of the Red Arrow. Oh my god. You shouldn't move while lockpicking. Because it... Yeah. Shit. That was bad. I wonder if I can talk with Mrs. Chow anyway, so let's just try to hear what she's gonna say.
looking for Maggie Chow.
You must be Mr. Denton. Miss Chow has been expecting you. She is waiting in the living room. Please follow me.
So she doesn't know that I already took the sword.
I will accompany you.
Yeah, I am coming along. Let me use the sword for now.
The floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet. Take a look around. We have many prized Buddhas you will observe. I will accompany you.
And you're not gonna go? I think she's not here.
I will accompany you.
I'm a little bit confused. The sword is illuminating light around it. This sound is so loud. And how do you climb it? This doesn't seem possible. Oh.
Welcome to Queen's Tower.
Okay, let's go normally this time. I made the ruckus, but no one has idea that I did. Or maybe they do. Same way. Whoa. I'm glad that she missed. That was close. I could have get capped into my skull by a housemaid, not just maid. Mrs. Chow, I'm coming for you. When you have the time, Mei-san, I would suggest that you read two of my favorite books, Insurgent and Typhoon. I believe you will find both of them as illuminating as I have. They are in my office if you would like to borrow them. Maggie. Yeah, I need to... I don't need to use this sword too much. I just bash surfaces because it's so loud. The True Way by Kishiro Yoshitaka. If one is to imagine the perfect sword that can cut and swing with no resistance, a sword that is an extension of the mind and heart of the warrior who wields it and not a dead weight of steel, then it becomes clear that the sword is of little consequence compared to the will of the strategist. Those who would master the way must come to understand this. A sword is a tool whose purpose is to cut. Each day the strategists must practice this until it is not a practice but a part of their spirit. The strategist knows that every sword they wield is perfect, for their will is perfect, and it is through their will alone that they win battles. I studied the way of blade, said J.C. Denton, and then, yeah, him wielding a sword and having a trench coat is kinda funny. Oh, is this kitty hostile to me? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt you. Did she run away? Mr. Handley, it has become necessary to change my system password since it may have become compromised. I will encrypt the new password and forward it to you shortly. Please note that any access attempts made using Typhoon should be tagged and traced for interrogation. So Typhoon is a old password, not new one. Insurgent by X. When faced with the subversion of an organized ruling body, external action, even when executed in concert as a group, is often ineffectual. True revolution can only come from working within, and in this, the ultimate change that can be brought about by an individual is magnified by the very machinery that such organizations utilize to maintain their own authority. Historically, ruling bodies are always outnumbered by those they rule, but they still manage to maintain a disproportionate amount of power through a combination of tradition, confusion, and punishment. An operative who learns to simulate their veneer of a loyalist and guard their own secret heart that can utilize those very same tools to overthrow such organizations or shift them to more ideologically pleasing axis. Typhoon by Lin Yao. The history of the Triads is in many ways the history of modern China. Popular myth holds that the Triads originated as a resistance movement against the Qing dynasty after it descended from Manchuria to seize the capital of Peking by force. When faced with a rebellion in the Fujian province, the Qing dynasty recruited an order of warrior monks who were later deemed expendable by the emperor and all but exterminated. Survivors organized a number of secret monasteries and became known as the Han Man, dedicated to overthrowing the Qings. The Han Man. Actually, I'm not sure if in Chinese you read this as Hank Man. Maybe Hun Mun? I think it's Hun Mun. It sounds more Chinese to me. The Hun Mun showed a remarkable political adaptability, portraying themselves as protectors of the people, even as they accepted money from Japanese corporate fronts during World War II. Hello Maggie, I swear I will never forget your birthday again. July 18th is marked on my calendar forever, Luis. You know, I've been thinking about NPC talk. Most NPCs in this game, especially in Liberty Island and Hell's Kitchen, when they talk about something like rumors or events that they witnessed, they are mostly true. In Hong Kong, however, some things that they say to you actually are quite mundane and nothing of interest really. And I've been thinking about Joko. When you meet him first in bar, he seems like just a guy who wants to drink, but he's actually an important NPC now that we know. And he was talking about flying to Area 51, I think. And he said about centralized network of all government or something. So I think what he said is important, and maybe will come back in the future. Just checking if I missed something. I think it's clear to go. Mrs. Chow escaped. That's a shame. I wanted to cut her with this sword. I have a habit to check side things before main, so me going to this renovation floor ended up going to the sword directly without talking to that snake before, and I'm not sure that it was a great thing to do, but alright, like I can change this already. I will accept this path. Can't really do much about it. I can always reload, but it's fine. Or maybe I can make this a separate save and maybe go talk with Mrs. Chow and just see what she gonna say, because I am really curious about it. What save I don't really need anymore? Maybe one of the earliest ones? Yeah, this one I will not use for sure. Or actually, let me make separate save.
Welcome to Queen's Tower.
And I want to see how she looks.
I'm looking for Maggie Chow.
You must be Mr. Denton. Miss Chow has... I will accompany you. The floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
Mr. J.C. Denton, in the flesh. As dark and serious as his brother.
You know who I am. And Paul, you know my brother?
Intimately. Call me Maggie.
Paul never mentioned you.
That is why he is still alive. He can keep a secret even from his own brother.
But why?
Paul told you about Majestic 12, correct? The conspiracy behind UNATCO?
Just the name.
Majestic 12 sent Paul to murder the former Red Arrow leader. And me too.
And he double-crossed them?
Let's just say I persuaded him to join our side.
What does Majestic 12 want with the Red Arrow?
We are winning the Triad War against Majestic 12's ally, the Luminous Path. We were developing a new technology. You might have heard about a sword?
The Dragon's Tooth, right?
The Triads settle disputes in contests of skill, which includes the crafting of weapons. The Dragon's Tooth would have made us unstoppable.
So Majestic 12, they're trying to tip the balance, give the Luminous Path a technological advantage.
Exactly. I tried to warn the people of the danger. And the Luminous Path calls me a liar. The police have all the evidence they need to settle this, locked up in the station at the Wan Chai Market, but they will not act. Go and see. I know the code to their vault. 87342.
It's only fair to tell you that I spoke with Gordon Quick before coming here. I thought he was a friend of my brother's. I agreed to visit you and learn the truth of the situation.
Yes, you were seen. The new Red Arrow leader is Max Chen, and you don't have to go to the Lucky Money for him to know your activities. Now tell me about Paul. Why did he not return?
Paul's on his way to Hong Kong. I don't know when he will arrive.
Then you must think for yourself. In Hong Kong, the truth is seldom kept in plain sight.
Take a look around.
Bro, she's lying so hard. I wouldn't believe her anyway, because Paul said that Luminous Path
We have
is...
many prize Buddhas you will observe.
Luminous Path is ally, ally to NSF, and leader of Luminous Path is his friend, I think he said.
We have many prize...
From up here, the city is scenery. A mountain that never changes. But everywhere the sands are shifting. We cannot know who to trust. The police, even our own families.
I could look around, try to learn something about the Luminous Path.
All the necessary evidence is at the police station in Wan Chai Market. If only the police would act.
I will accompany you.
The Luminous Path are easy prey. All Majestic 12 must do is wave some money under their noses. We must expose the conspiracy behind the Luminous Path. Then they will fall apart from the inside.
I will accompany you.
When your brother arrives, please tell him I have an important matter to discuss. Go to the police station. You will find the information we need.
The floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
Should I go and see what she's talking about? I like how you can hear the sensors through the wall. I think I will go to police.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
And they will ambush me and kill. I don't think she has fake evidence. Should I go for swim, just in case? I didn't check what do we have here. Nah, I don't want to. This is very slow. Maybe because my swimming is unupgraded.
I talked to Maggie Chow, but I didn't notice anything unusual. What I really need is to find a man called Tracer Tong. I need his help.
The sword is there. I am certain. If you want to see Mr. Tong, you must prove that you work for us. Or do you believe Chow? Perhaps she made you a better offer.
This guy sounds kinda funny. He reminds me of the guy from Shenmue, where he says, years ago I was Chinese, but now I am Japanese. Maybe it's the same voice actor? I don't know.
The former Red Arrow Reader stole nanotech components from VersaLife. I believe it was the corporation that had him murdered.
It wasn't VersaLife who killed the leader.
Please, look around.
Because Chow is associated with MJ12 and not VersaLife.
Please, look around.
Where is that vault? Who are these guys? Incident Review. Officer Tom Dragon is hereby cleared of all charges of negligence or misconduct in incident reference ID. It is the opinion of this tribunal that Officer Tom's use of deadly force was not only necessary but proper in his attempt to minimize civilian casualties. No need for further counseling or review is found at this time. Attached you will find a full surveillance report for the activities of subject Maggie Chow. Mrs. Chow's associations with the Red Arrow Triad and its Dragonhead, Max Chen, are a matter of record. However, recent evidence indicates that she may also have been involved with the death of Chen's predecessor, Yuan Kong, a contributing factor to the current gang war. Mrs. Chow and her relationship to the VersaLife Corporation are also under investigation, but show a high probability of being linked to the recent conflict between the triads. District officers are respectfully asked to note that there are several tactical options for accessing Mrs. Chow's penthouse. Service entrance at the rear, renovation project in progress on the building's 7th floor, and the roof. These options are outlined more fully in the surveillance report if it becomes necessary to detain Mrs. Chow or search her premises. So there's no evidence to what she was saying is true, just as I expected. I think she was just trying to set me up against the police so they would kill me.
Perhaps a present for your girlfriend?
The former Red Arrow reader stole nano...
Maybe I should go talk to her again.
Only 20 credits for that one.
I bet you come from the market. That's where I want to go.
So this visit was only to make you sure that you know about several paths that lead to her.
I'm sorry. Miss Chow is not at home.
Yeah, well, tell her I know she double-crossed the Red Arrow, and I intend to prove it.
You're mistaken. Miss Chow.
She should never have sent me to the police station. Now I know she's hiding something, and I intend to find out what it is.
No. No. You are mistaken. Guards!
And
he's here. That's the one.
Oh, fucking hell.
Tough SOB.
Interesting. So yeah, there's no real way for you to actually follow Mrs. Chow's plans. You're gonna be betrayed anyway. Not betrayed, set up, ambushed. And now we're back to my main safe.
I bet you come from the market. That's where I want to.
At least I know more now and can access the police station if I want.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
But to visit it, I think I will need to kill 2 officers again. Do I feel bad about this is the question. I got 40 experience from this. A lamb, some rounds, and that's it. Is it worth it? And I need to pick up that lockpick I forgot. I think it was here. This map layout is a little bit confusing. Where was that lockpick? I think it was before the tunnel, which was caved in.
I was walking here.
I'm walking here. Fucking hell. Okay, I will go back. Screw this. Ah, there we go. Yeah, nice. Oh shit.
Many fine restaurants buy their meats from me. Have you visited the
Are we good? Or that bot will attack me too? Oh, we're good. Yeah, I don't think this was worth it. I can just destroy the glass, right? Sorry guys, but I really want money from this place.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Ah, I forgot to talk with the guy. And maybe I will visit the ship again because they were selling a mod that I can buy. What was it? I think it was accuracy.
You were right. Maggie Chow is a con artist.
You have proof?
Yes, I found the sword in her apartment.
Good. Inform the Red Arrow Dragon Head. Then we will see who is the real traitor.
Where do I find this dragon head?
Max Chen is his name. The Red Arrow headquarters is at the Lucky Money Club in the mall area beneath the market. Come back and tell me what he says. We can begin to negotiate a truce.
Please, look around.
Let me know how Chen responds.
It's weird that JC didn't remember that I actually already told this Max Chen.
Ready to buy?
I'll take the accuracy mod for $750. Wait, I've got to drop something first.
Ready to buy?
I'll take...
Very good.
Oh, it added only 2%. That was not good. Yeah, it was bad. Shit. Where did I save last time? Before this, huh? Okay, I'll take this L. That sucks. Well, at least 77 is a lucky number, so maybe it will help my RNG in the future. Like when I shot Navarre in her neck, I think, and it one-shotted her.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
Say your business and go.
I have found something in Miss Chow's apartment that might interest you.
Is that so?
The sword was never destroyed. It was stolen, and she is the one who stole it.
Preposterous.
I have it right here.
But Miss Chow?
She works for a group called Majestic 12. She's using you and the Red Arrow for her own ends.
No, you must be mistaken.
Think about it. She murders your predecessor, hides the sword, pushes the Red Arrow into the war with the Luminous Path, and then what next? The Triads are weakened and an outside group seizes power. Sound far-fetched?
Oh, there must be an explanation.
Perhaps you should meet with the leaders of the Luminous Path.
Perhaps. For now, take them this message. I will stop hostilities until I have completed an investigation.
Boss,
What is it?
Marty at the door said we have trouble. Soldiers coming in. She said there was some kind of mechs.
MJ-12 troops. They must have followed me.
Shit. Fuck you.
You're acting like a fool. Red Arrow.
Is that it? Wait, what the fuck? Who are these guys? Are they mechanically enhanced, or is this an exosuit? Exoskeleton? Shit. I guess they are enhanced because they are using
Oh my god!
biocells to power their augments.
Please, look around.
I informed Chen about the sword. He's declared a truce between the Red Arrow and the Luminous Path.
A truce? Are you certain?
Majestic 12 attacked the club. I think he would consider forming an alliance.
Mr. Denton, you are the man I hoped you were. Tracer Tong is inside, in his laboratory below the compound. The door is in our sparring room. He will know what to do next. To enter our compound, use the code 1997.
Nice. Now I can upgrade my pistol. But I will think about this. Maybe this sword is my new main weapon. But I invested on my pistol so much, and sniper too. And maybe I will need to give this sword to Red Arrow leader back, so I will hold off for now.
While you are here, observe the laws of the Triad. You must have won great favor with the Dragon Head. Tracer Tong admitted another American. Perhaps you know him.